Thank you. Now, this is the regular silicon, so hopefully it works. Let's find out. Oh, it does! Perfect! Yay! So go in there and do that. Woohoo! It's making the things! Yay! What's up, people? I'm Xogue, and welcome to my world. We're here, we're doing things back on FTB Unstable 1.10. That's Minecraft version, by the way. So this is the newest thing. We're testing out all the new mods and stuff. But I've run into an issue, okay? I told you in the last episode we were going to mess with what is it? The tablet, first and foremost. Hold on. Let's take a look real quick at the tablet, which isn't too big of a deal. This one isn't a huge deal. I can do the diamond and get away with the living rock and all that good stuff. But really, I would prefer to use the Mana Pearl just because eventually these are going to be better in the long run. Now, that being said, I also need another one for the Ring of Aura, I believe. Band of Aura. Yeah, this guy right here. I need the Rune of Mana for this, and if I click on this guy, it's a Mana Pearl there. So I need one of these guys. I need at least one, but preferably 2 pearls. And they're really, really difficult to get. I mean, I have to wait until nighttime and scout the surface and kill the Enderman just by, like, basically, I fly, if I can fly. Thank you. I fly up and I'm like, bam, you know, hovering just above their head and bam, bam. And I have to wait for them to come back. They run in circles all over and over and over again. I just kind of whack them, whack and whack and whack. And, you know, that's the thing. So, oh wait, talking slower. I'm still working on it, peeps. I'm still working on it. I've actually gotten some pretty good comments about liking that I'm going to try and slow down my speech. So you guys do tend to like that, which is good. I appreciate the feedback. Now, collect your thoughts. Okay, so the Endermen, they're kind of a pain to get. So I came up with a different idea, a different way to do it that should, in theory, be a lot faster. Now, you remember in the past where I went through and I was searching forever for those guys and we got the drops of evil. These guys right here, if we go to you, are used to create the cursed lassos, but they are also used to create, it doesn't actually tell me here, but if I were to search for cursed earth, they create cursed earth. Right-click soil with a drop of evil. Perfect. Now, this is actually not the same thing. This is from Extra Utilities 2, not from the same mod that the Sigil of Retribution, or whatever it's called, the red sigil thing that you get from the Withers. It's not from that mod, it's from Extra Utilities 2, which is a really cool thing because we needed this. We needed to bring this back. So that's what we're doing. That's what this shape is all about. If we go and use a drop of evil on this, it should turn into cursed earth, and it should spread as long as it's in darkness. So that's what we need to create. We don't want to put it down now because it will just burn up and I will have lost that drop of evil, and I do not want to do that. So instead, I'm going to go ahead and make a bunch of these guys. We're going to get some, that's dirt. We're going to get a whole bunch of these things right here, which is the oak planks. And I'm going to work on that. Let me have my assembly halo because I love this thing. This thing is absolutely amazing. I really, really do like it. Now, so what I can do is I can go like this. Here's the recipe, right? Bam, I have 6. So now in the future, I can go ahead. We're going to... No, don't do that. How do I, like, reset you? How do I make you not that thing? Not working. Don't do that. Hold on. Okay, not enough materials. Good. I don't know. Right-click to set it. Okay, good. Now, I can just go ahead here and just create a few more. Or right-click, that's right. So I do that, and then I get a few more of the slabs, and I don't have to worry about it. Now, this guy right here is going to be a little bit higher. Break one? Oh, that's the top one. Bummer. Okay, that's fine. So one there. I want this to be like this. Yes, actually. I do want this to be like this. We're going to do a little bit of a designy thing for this guy. Now, the first thing that we need to do is make sure it is in complete darkness, which is going to be this, basically. We're going to surround this whole thing, this whole structure, with these guys. So I need my assembly halo. Bloop, 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 bloop. So I need a bunch of them. Just like so. And that way, that's another reason I really, really, really like this assembly halo. Is it's so easy to keep it going, especially for building. building comes so much easier with this guy, because as soon as you run out, all you got to do is right click again and you get it. Oh, I got to think about this actually, because this way, if I do this, I forgot, I only have a one wide path through here, which I think I want more actually. Well, it should be fine actually, because I'm going to be going down as well. I'm going to go down one as well. So I don't need this guy right here. That'll be fine. It'll be okay. I'll make it work. It'll be fine. So I'm going to go ahead and continue to surround the outside of this with the slabs here. Really, really, really close to the bottom. So that way we can go ahead and make things work that way. Oop, there we go. And then I'll see you back here in just a little bit once this is actually finished. Ish. Oh, I ran out again. Got to get some... Oh, yo, you're behind it. That's interesting. Oh, okay. So, as far as what I've just made, it's getting dark. I can tell. I can tell! Bam! Here we go. Look. Look, it's a thing! It's a weird thing. Nothing's spawning yet because I'm too close, basically. And I haven't put the drop of evil on the plots yet. Can I sleep? I can sleep! Thank you, bed! You're amazing. Okay. And yes, of course, I start talking really, really fast right away. Alright, anyway. I'm going to go ahead and put this stuff away. I need the coal because I'm still doing Botania stuffs in the background. Sort of, kind. I mean, this is all for the Botania stuff because we are looking for the Ender Pearl. We are trying to get the tablet and the Ring of Aura together. Let's put this stuff away because I don't need it anymore. And we don't need you anymore. And I don't need you anymore, or the eggs. Sure. Now, here's the attempt. Hopefully, I don't know if it's on dirt or if it's on grass. I don't think it matters, to be honest. But we're going to go ahead and just bloop. Oh! Oh! It's there! Oh, it does like more than just one. That's pretty neat, actually. Look, they're super fast, and I think it's spreading. It's spreading. Hello. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Oh. So, it is a manual farm, naturally. But it is going to work. It'll work out okay, because things are just going to continue to spawn on here for pretty much ever. And the good thing is that it is 3 high. Now, my only question with this, the only concern I really have about this, is if Enderman will actually spawn. This is a 3 high area. It is a 3 high gap in here, so they can spawn in here technically, but I don't know if they actually will. So we can get a whole bunch of everything in here. It's just a matter of if it will actually work. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know we could actually see up there like that. This is pretty cool. These guys are really, really, really fast. You're a regular old zombie. That's neato. I don't know. It's pretty cool, though. So these guys right here, I don't know how fast the grass is going to spread. I know it can spread. I am well aware of the fact that it can spread, but I don't know how long it'll take for it to actually slowly migrate all the way over here. And I don't know if chunk loading the area will actually help it spread or not. I don't think it will. I think it'll just cease to spread. So it's only going to spread when we are actually in the area, which is fine with me. But it is a thing. Now, I am trying to get the pearls as well. I just want to see if an Enderman will actually spawn in here. Whether or not I don't know, in the area, I guess. These guys are freaking quick, man. But that's Cursed Earth for you. Anyway, hopefully this stuff should spread. It should spread, right? Aggressively spawns mobs when in darkness. Only fire can stop its spread. So it does spread. It's supposed to spread. I hear one. There is one here. Oh, are you it? You are. Oh, wonderful. Chill, man. You can't see its body, so it's not going to run from you. I don't think I got one, though. I didn't. There's another one already. Whoa! Whoa, you guys are going quick. Hello there. I see you in here. It can't, like, I'm able to hit its legs, but it's not going to teleport away because I'm not staring at it. I'm only hitting its legs, so it won't teleport. It's similar to the vanilla-style Enderman farms that... where's the other one? He's over on the other side. He's way over here, I guess. Hello. But it's similar to those vanilla-style Enderman farms. Because you're not looking at the body, they don't ever try to teleport away. I think I got one that time. No, I didn't. I got an Enderman head. Dang it, but you know what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm trying to get. I'm going to go see if I can't hopefully get lucky and get a couple of them real quick. And then I'll see you back in a bit. What in the world? Okay, I want to show you something real quick. I just spent a huge amount of time in the nether. Okay, I was trying to get some more drops of evil. But I want to show you the comparative drop rates of this guy right here. If we go into this guy and push R, he has dropped. He has a 10% chance of dropping, which means 1 in 10 will give me a drop of evil. This guy is 2.5%. So 10% versus 2.5%. 3 of them. I got 3 wither skeleton skulls before I got 1 drop of evil. How ridiculous. I think those rates need to be recalculated a bit. I think they're a bit off. But I went in there to get another one so I could actually speed this up. And I was kind of looking at how I did this one. I just put it like right at the end, so I feel like I wasted it. Now, there's a couple directions, couple things that I can do in order to make this work a little bit better, I think. There's 2 options, one of which is to put it here, which would shoot down this path, which we already have mostly covered, and it'll go off the sides. Or I could put it on either this corner or this corner, and it will go down that way and all the way, hopefully, all the way across. I don't know how far it will go, but it seems like it went pretty far, so it should get a lot of this. And I'm thinking the corner is the better shot, because more squares will be converted. So we're going to go ahead, bloop, there it goes. Heck yeah, look at that. That one went really far. It even got these 2 slots right there that were previously unconverted. That is really, really good. That's really cool. All right, perfect. Oh, look, there's another Enderman over here. Anyway, I was just trying. I was waiting a little while. I was just kind of doing what I do. Waiting for these Endermen to spawn so I could hopefully get a friggin' Ender Pearl. But I thought it would be a lot easier than this, and it wasn't. So I decided to spend a little bit of time in the nether just to try to make this work a little bit faster, but it didn't end up working. I'm still looking for... This is just a day of terrible drop rates, apparently. I'm supposed to have gotten an Ender Pearl already for sure, and I'm supposed to have gotten a lot more than just the 1 drop of evil with as much time as I just spent in the nether. So, I don't know. It's just one of those days, I guess. But I'm going to put everything away. I'm going to wait out a little while, I guess, and just keep trying and trying and trying and trying until I at least get 1. If I get 1 pearl, we're just going to go ahead and make the tablet and the ring of mana so I can actually get this stuff going. But for now, I've made a spawner, I guess. That's a thing. I died once. I died. That was terrible. It was a terrible death. It wasn't very good. I didn't like it at all. Oh, the other thing is that I did sleep. You see right there, game mode. I went into the nether, when I died in the nether, actually. I have to say this, because everybody's like, you're a cheater, you went into creative mode, you're a cheater, cheater. Everybody says that all the time. Anytime they see a creative mode thing. I died in the nether, and when I did, my tombstone glitched. It was... I don't even know how... It was floating underneath... how do I explain this? Hold on. Let me get some blocks so I can give you a demonstration. Yes, it's this complicated. It was this complicated of a thing. Alright, so... You guys know how Wither Fortresses, spawn. How they have, like, these pillars going down to the ground. And then you have these paths that are, like, floating in the air. I died way up in the air on top of one... And my death point was like underneath one of the paths. So without building out a huge structure, I would not have been able to get it. And since it was a glitch, kind of like what happened in the Skyblock map too. It happened again, only this is a much weirder circumstance. I'm not sure why it happened like that. But yeah, that is what happened. So I decided to go into creative mode and fly around to it because it wasn't supposed to have been there. It should have been right on top of the platform, but it indeed was not. So that's why you see a creative mode in there. Anyway, yeah, let me go ahead and see. Oh, there's another one. There's another one. Where are you? Where are you? Give me an Ender Pearl. Give me a pearl. Pretty please give me a pearl. Absolutely pretty. Pretty pearl. I got a pearl finally. And a nebulous heart, which can be used in various things. These things are good, actually. You need these for certain stuff. Enderman Charm Fragment. I'm not sure what that is. Interdiction Torch. What do you do? Repels creatures and projectiles. Ooh. So there's a lot of really cool things in Reliquary that that you can get. This is really, really neat. Tomb of Alkahestry? Sure. I don't know what it means. Ender Shot Reliquary? Like, there's a lot of really cool things you can do in this mod. It's pretty cool. We might try the guns out as well. The Reliquary has guns. Before they were really, really terrible, but they might have been fixed by now. I'm not sure. But anyway, now that I have a pearl, I can go ahead and get the Ring of Aura and get a diamond, since I do have a quarry now. It's not too terrible to use a diamond. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and make the tomb real quick, and if we take a look, let's go ahead and show you the recipes so I can just go ahead and pop back with them. And I don't have to show you actually making them. It's just a bunch of living rock around a mod of diamond. This was going to be the diamond. And that way we get that, and then we have the Ring of... That's not how you spell ring. Ring of Aura. Space A. U. There we go. This guy is just 4 mana steel ingots and a rune of mana, which is a bunch more of those. And that, yeah, so it'll be a little bit collecting mana. It'll be converting some pearls and a diamond and some iron, which I need to get more of, apparently. Do we have any iron? We don't. Oh. I have more iron, but I just need to melt it up. That's unfortunate. Ooh, I have a sag mill and a friggin' alloy smelter. I'm good. Nah, but let me go ahead and get this stuff going. I'll see you back in a bit. All right, it has been accomplished. We have it. Oh, what? We're not moving faster? Oh, it's because I took off the belt so you can have a comparison. It's fine. Here, look. This is our run right now. This is our fly right now, which is actually kind of quick. The fly alone is pretty good. It's a pretty good fly. But if I were... Wow, everything went gray. Why did everything go gray? That's weird. Anyway, if we go here and put the belt on and we walk... Oh, what? We're really not that much fast. I know. But it's not bad though. It's okay. It is a bit faster. Relax. And the flying, yeah, it still feels a bit faster. I like how it pops up with Xogue's team in the corner whenever we enter the claimed chunks that we did, which is really neat. I like that. I like that a lot. Anyway, so yeah, I'm not so much on these guys anymore. I am so much on these guys. There's a little thing. I don't know if it's a visual or graphical bug or something. More than likely, it's just a graphical thing. But these guys end up sending up the particles, at least sometimes, at the end, or maybe not at the end. Maybe it's when I go through the portal and come back. I'm not sure of the exact circumstances of when it happens, but they do tend to give the particles that they normally give when they have mana but cannot send it anywhere. So it's like they aren't linked to these guys very much. I don't know, it's weird. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why they do it or when they do it or anything, but we do have this now. We have this guy who is going to be slowly but surely gaining mana so we can forever charge and power our Sojourner's Sash, which is great. Band of Aura, I love it. Everything's going pretty good. I'm doing pretty well. But I think it's time we finally look into a different mod that was suggested to me a little while ago. Thank you for the suggestion. I don't remember who it is, and I get too many comments. I tried to look for it, but I couldn't find it. But anyway, it's called Refined Storage. I think I mentioned it before that somebody told me about it, so I think I already got the mention in there. Refined Storage is an AE2-like mod. I think, personally, my belief is that somebody made it because they know AE2 is going to take forever to get to where it is. So this is like a stand-in AE2 mod until AE2 makes it to 1.10. But that's just a guess. I really don't know. Maybe, for all I know, it is intended to replace AE2 as a more simplified version. But it is... from what I understand, it's just like AE2. I mean, it even has a lot of the same components. If we take a look at the 64K storage disk and all this other good stuff, 16K, this guy right here, it's very, very similar. It's not exactly the same. The storage parts, for example, are just made like this. You don't need the processors. There's no like inscriber to make a processor. But you do need the soldering station, which is around here somewhere, to make most everything. Where's the soldering station? Grid? The grid is basically that's like your terminal, your AE terminal. You have a pattern one, a crafting one, a regular one. Apparently it can also do fluid storage, which is really cool as well. You have crafters and pattern encoders and disk drives and storage blocks. There should be... Yeah, there's their fluid storage. There's the solder. This guy right here is the first thing that we need to get. Now, this thing also introduces a different type of iron, which is actually a really cool idea. It's quartz-enriched iron, and what it requires is 3 regular iron and a piece of nether quartz, and it gives you 4. So it's like you're getting 4 out of 3 with the piece of nether quartz. And nether quartz isn't too difficult to get. It requires a little bit of effort, but not much, and you can get it in pretty big quantities as well. So I'm getting all this stuff going. I'm just letting these guys smelt up here. But I don't know. It's really cool. It's a neat little thing. So I need to go back and actually get some quartz in here to see about making this guy. The soldering station is, I believe, the first step in order to get what we need to get out of this. There's 50 of it, so that should be plenty. Plenty, plenty. We're also going to go back into the mining dimension. Ow. What's up with the glitchy... number one, the glitchy lighting bugs, but also the glitchy things. Like every time I come here, almost every time, not every single time, but like 95% of the time, I will get hurt when I come through. I tried to widen the frame. That's why it's 3 wide now. I tried to widen it to see if that would prevent it from happening, but it doesn't work. It's not working at all. Maybe I'll try to turn it or something. I don't know. It's a little weird. Anyway, so I have that. Let's go ahead. You are going to go here. You're going to go here. And you are going to go on the bar so I can actually just use it just like so. I don't know. Wait. No. No. Give me that back. How do I, like, clear you? I don't get it. How do I clear you? I want to clear it out. There's got to be a way to clear it out. I don't know. Anyway, I'll have to deal with that later. There's got to be a way to do it, though. Anyway, so if we go in here and do... Let's do... How many of these recipes do we want? We want to do 4 of them? I guess we'll do 4 of them for now. See how far that gets us. Bam. Okay, so now we have 16 of them. We'll go ahead and right-click and set that one here. All right, so with that in mind, I can go in and actually go into here. What's the slot right here? Oh, I need sticky pistons. Eesh. Okay, I don't know if I have any... Oh, no, that's not enough, though. It's not enough. I was thinking, well, my ooh moment was that I do have some blood, actually, in our Tinker Smeltery. But it's not enough. I think that might be enough for 1, maybe, but I think you actually need a lot more than that, to be honest. I think you need like 120 millibuckets. Maybe not. I'm not sure. It doesn't actually say, though. Let me see. Well, what can I make out of a sticky piston out of? Slime pearls? What do you... No, don't do that. Usage. Slime balls and slime pearls make a slime charm fragment. No, it doesn't look like you can... Oh, you can. Oh, wonderful. 1 slime pearl gives you 6 slime balls. Oh, that's handy. Give me 1 of those. I don't know how many of these pearls I'm going to need. That could backfire if I do that. But right now, I need the slime balls. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Right now, that's what we need. Okay, I have those. I have some redstone. I only need 2 for the moment. And I also need some cobblestone. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I forgot that I needed 2 of them. I should have planks in here as well. Planks? Yeah. Yeah, we'll use these. 1, 2. Okay. Now I can go ahead and here. And then go to you. 1, 2. Bam. 1, 2. Bam. 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 Bam! We have a solderer. We are going to do this. I'm not sure if I finished that thought or not. We are going to do this in the mining dimension. Pretty much because it's a big open flat area and I'm not sure exactly where in the overworld I want to be just yet. So we're going to go here for now. We're going to do everything here until I find a more permanent place to put everything. Because right now everything's just kind of thrown down. I know I said I wanted to do some aesthetic stuff. I'm still trying to keep up with that. But like the mob farm was kind of aesthetic. It kind of looked okay. It kind of looked cool. But most of it was just functional. And I just want this stuff to work. And I don't know where to put it all down. I kind of want to keep all this stuff together because I'm sure it's going to need power. So if I go right here, I should be able to get that power over here. All right. So the next thing that we need to do for this is make the controller. Now, we also need to power the controller. But there's a pretty impressive thing in this where... No, I wouldn't really call it impressive, but thought-filled? Like, the mod creator thought of... I don't know. Just it feels like a more complete mod because there's a recipe. There's a secondary recipe for silicon, which most mods just expect to have. They just expect you to have a silicon recipe. They usually don't include one of their own, and this one did. They did include their own, which is very handy. It's just smelting nether quartz, which is really, really good because the other one is all about the, you know, the friggin' the other way. You know, getting the Ender IO version, you have to sag mill a bunch of stuff, and usually I go for the sand route, which is a 50% chance. Yeah, so I don't know. It's pretty cool. I'm glad they gave you a different way to do it, so I can put 1, 2, 3. I can put 3 of them in, and we should get 3 silicon that we can use in the controller. As well as that, we have this guy right here. So let's go into our little handy dandy thingamajig. Go into here, shift click, and bam. Just one of them, guys. Just chill. You don't need to make 6. And it'll give me these. Wow, they made regular silicon. They made the Ender IO version of silicon. That's cool, I think. Is that good? I don't know. Hopefully they are interchangeable. I know they're interchangeable, but I don't know. That's just interesting. Now, we'll go ahead and do this, and now we have the controller. Now, we have the other issue of powering this guy. If you take a look at this, I think I'm going to swing it around the back. I think I'm going to come from here and go along the back of this. But if you take a look at this guy, he requires RS. Now, RS, I did look it up. It's refined storage. It's their custom power source, but it's not. There are no generators for it, which is good. It's a very, very good thing because you guys know that I don't like mods that introduce their own power types, like Ryotcraft. I know EU was one before RF, but they just need to catch up to the times. That's what I think. Because they're just not very good at what they do so much. You guys already know I have my issues with Ryotcraft too. And there's a lot of guys out there that comment like on old videos and stuff that are like, you know, you should give it a chance, or I got one, I can't wait for you to mess with Ryotcraft. And I'm like, you know, I really don't like it so much. But anyway, so, oh, the solder is connected. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I'm glad I put it down right beside it, because that's the that takes 3 RS a tick, apparently, to solder something. Interesting enough. Okay, so, as far as this other stuff, I don't exactly know how it works. I know I need the grid, which requires a bunch of these processors, which, okay, basic process. Here's the solder right here, okay. So I need printed silicon, which is a piece of silicon. Hopefully the silicon that I get is okay in here, because that's the recipe I used, is to smelt nether quartz like that. That's interesting. Anyway, all right, and then redstone and a printed basic circuit, which is a piece of iron in here. So I need a piece of silicon, a piece of iron to make one of those, to make that guy, just that one. Then I need to do 2 more. And you're a piece of gold, I'm assuming, okay, and more silicon and redstone. Okay, so the recipes are very similar to that of the, what's it called? The stamper thing. I can't remember what it's called at the moment. From AE2. I just said it earlier, too. I don't remember what it's called now. The construction one is that. Okay, so another one of those. So I need 4 silicons, 2 irons, and 2 golds. That's what I need. So I need 2 iron. I have those. I just need to get the gold, and I can get the rest. Let me go ahead and have these guys start smelting here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll go like this. I'll go get myself some redstone and some gold. Should be whoa. Should be good to go with that, hopefully. I know I have some gold, some redstone. Should be good. Hopefully. Da-da-da. 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 Okay. Okay. So now let's see about the solder. If we go in here, oh wait, let me go ahead and get these guys out. What? No. Oh, it's because I put all 4 in there. 1, 2, 3. We'll do 3 at a time, and then it can go 1, 2, 3 like that. Sheesh! I didn't want a piece of fused quartz. That's not what I wanted. I didn't want that at all. I wanted the silicon. Come on, you. Thank you. Now, this is the regular silicon, so hopefully it works. Let's find out. Oh, it does! Perfect! Yay! So go in there and do that. Woohoo! It's making the things! Yay! Okay. So, there's a couple things here. I do have the disk drive, which won't be currently hooked up just yet. Okay, so these are our slots. Apparently, oh, that's cool. It has a little readout about how far, or how close it is. Now, or how full it is, rather. Now, the grid here is a little bit different. We're going to go for the... Oh, here's me talking fast again. We're going to go for the crafting grid, because the crafting grid... Well, of course, the crafting grid is good, because then I can craft directly inside while looking at the items, and hopefully it has shift-click capabilities. We are going to have to check on that, but first we need to make the regular grid, which is this situation, which means I need a piece of glowstone dust as well. I should have collected this ahead of time. I do apologize for that, because going through this portal is a little bit meh. There we go. Okay, now, it should be in here. It's a piece of glue. There we go. Ugh. Okay, so I need to get rid of at least a couple of these spaces in here. What else don't I need? Shears, no. Bucket, no. This, definitely not. I'll keep everything. Oh, the chest I don't need either. Yeah, well, I'll keep the rest for now. Okay, so. Ouchie. With this here, I need to go in and do this. So I need the grid, and I need one of these. Just one. And the other one is a piece of quartz, and the other iron created one. This guy right here. Then here, grid, go. Bam. And then I need to stick you inside of here. You're in the middle. Oh, wait. I need this first. There we go. Now we can go in here. This goes on the bottom. This goes in the middle. And this guy goes on top. Which, by the way, this one here is just printed advanced, which is just a diamond, redstone, and one of the printed silicon things. So it's so much like AE2 that it's crazy. The solder just takes the place of that other machine that I still can't think of the name of. But that's fine. We're just waiting for this guy to finish. And as soon as it is, it should be the crafting grid that we can place right here. And then all of them should show up connected after that point. There it is. Crafting grid. Perfect. Bam. So now they should all be connected. Crafting grid, disk drive, and solder. Now that we have this... I need to put at least a disk drive in here. Priority. Interesting. Pretty cool that it has that. Here's our grid. Oh, it looks so much like the AE2 one, too. I guess there's not really many other ways to organize this, is there? Now we need to take a look at the disk drives, which I don't think we're going to have. If I type in drive, not drives. Not disk and drive, just disks. These are computer crafts, so I need the... I want to go as high as I can, really. I want a 64K. Stored 0 out of 64,000. Is that how many items it stores? Maybe. I don't know. 64K storage part. Bunch of the parts and the parts and the parts and the parts. I tell you what I'm going to do, because I believe I should have enough items for this. I'm going to skip right to the end, because we're really close to the end of the episode, but I want to be able to store some items in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do the 64K, and I'm just going to work all the way to the end of it real quick. So hopefully it is real quick. We'll have to see. It's going to take a little while to do all this stuff. It's going to take a long time, actually. Ooh, maybe not. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to take that back, because it's gonna take. It takes a lot. It really does. I mean, you got to think that's gonna be what, like 27 and at a minimum. I could do a smaller one, but I kind of want to jump straight to the 64. So I'm not quite there yet, but we do have refined storage somewhat up and working. You see all the devices are connected. Everything in here is fine. Usage is only 7 RS a tick, which is basically 7 RF a tick, which is fine. So I can definitely deal with that for now, because I'm still generating over 1,000 or about 1,000 or something. So with that being said, I am going to go ahead and call it here. If you did like the episode, don't forget to hit that like button. If you want to see more of my videos sent directly to you, then don't forget to subscribe. Comment, favorite, share if you feel like you want to. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Peace out, peeps. Possibly get into this thing. Whoa, 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 whoa. Chill, man, chill. Possibly too much, this could be bad. How do I rotate it? Oh, there we go. Found out how to rotate. Okay. Come here. There we go. Okay. Oh, F. What are you? Shield boost MK2 scanning probe. Okay. Scans the area, adds previously undiscovered. I really like this scanning probe. May draw enemies near to your position